Hi everyone, welcome to my channel, welcome to a new video. Today we're going to be doing an album review of the new Future album. Future Hndrxx presents the WIZRD. This is Future's 7th album, something like that. Who knows? Who's done the research? Not me, because personally this album isn't something that bold. It's not a new leaf turned over. It's nothing like that. It is another Future album, to be frank with ya. Really, this is a good album. A good album to listen to when everyone's talking and you can barely hear it. It's not necessarily a bad album. It's just it repeats the same formula that Future uses ever since Pluto, his 2012 album. And I don't necessarily blame him. He has found an audience that likes his music, and he's making a decent amount of money off of it. A pretty decent amount of money off of it. And whatever gets him money, whatever gets him clicks and whatnot, downloads, streams, who cares? It's making him a profit. There are 20 tracks, just over an hour long on this album, and while it was pretty tedious, it wasn't a completely horrendous experience, though it was just a little more dissatisfying. Well, not necessarily completely dissatisfying. There were some tracks that were bangers, there were some tracks that were very boring and bland and basic and generic. Other than that, this is a Future album. I don't think I have to go in too much depth about that. It is a Future album. And if you ever listen to Future, you would know that his albums almost sound very identical. His flow is faster, I guess. His vocals are auto-tuned, and he slurs quite a bit in this album, and I think that's his aesthetic. To me, I didn't like the album, but I liked it to the point where I would listen to it as background music, right? It's probably a good album to play at a kickback with your friends, where you're all talking and getting high off your asses. That's a good album. This is a good album to listen to when you're doing that. To listen to when you're trying to study for homework, no. To listen to because you want to enjoy the musical experience, no. This is a good album as background music, and that's about it. Maybe listening in the car with a bunch of friends, or maybe on a bus where you're having your headphones in, but they're not all the way up to the point where you can't hear everything around you, but you kind of hear some of the songs, and you're like, oh yeah, this one's nice. So, and you also hear conversations going on around the bus, school bus, high school school bus, obviously. This would be a good album to listen to. There are some good songs on here that I nod my head to, and I'm like, ooh, this is pretty decent. Other than that, it's a plain Future album. It's nothing grand, it's nothing incredible, he's not doing anything spectacular, he's not really Kendrick Lamaring it, but he's futuring it. Other than that, it's a Future album. If you know anything about Future, you know what he does, you know his style. Other than that, not a terrible album. I just kind of felt like, meh. I'm feeling a 54 on this album. Did you listen to this album? If you did you like it? Did you not like it? Do you agree? Do you disagree with my opinion? Let me know in the comments down below. And with that said, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.